So I moved the camera up a little closer. It's, what is it now, 8:30. Red Sox are actually not getting beat too bad right now. So I figured I'd throw in another lesson. Alright, so we're going to stay with the A minor pentatonic. Again, I'll go right up all the blocks, positions, because I'm going to break them down to 2 strings at a time. So you're going to get this. So here we go. A minor pentatonic, which consists of an A note, a C note, a D, and an E, and a G. An A, a C, a D, E, and a G. Now they don't have to go in, they'll be in that order, but then when you start with the C, it'll be C, D, E, G, A. C, D, E, G, A. Then when you start with the D, it's going to be D, E, G, A, C. D, E, G. So it might sound confusing, but all you're doing, if you write it out and you just wrote non-stop A, C, D, E, G, A, C, D, E, G, A, C, D, E, G. If you just wrote it all out like that, so you know, when you start in the open E position, if you put a line where E is, you'll find it's E, G, A, C, D. E, you know, and when we start with the G note, if you put a line on that endless line of repetitiveness, you'll see G, A, C, D, E, G, A, C, you know what I mean? So all it is starting with the next note up. So starting with the E, E, G, A, C, D, E, G, A, C, D, E, G, A, C, D. That's all it is. So this block, what you have access to for the A minor pentatonic is next position up, starting with a G. Another thing that I do when I practice, and they just repeat themselves up here the same as they are down here, an octave higher. G here, G there, A here, A there, C here, C there. I also will practice these, like when I pick the guitar up, and I do this every day, I'll go up one and slide up and go down the other one like this. So that's your aim, where it's going to stay on the A minor pentatonic. I could teach on this for probably 6 months, because then we can get into adding notes to it where you got just adding in one more note, you know, so that we're adding in the B note into it. Then we can add in another note and so on, and next thing you know we're playing the full scale. Then there's 7 modes in A. There's A Ionian major, A Dorian, A Phrygian, A Lydian, A Mixolydian, A low, you know, Aeolian, A Locrians. You know, it's endless. All right, so here we go. This lesson's, because the camera shuts off at 20 minutes, and I think the last video I just posted, 19 minutes and some change. This is simple. We're taking those positions, right? If you learn them all, we're going to break it down to just 2 strings of it at a time and go up just those 2 strings in A minor. So in this case, you're going to go. And I do that with all 6 strings. So the mistakes are free. I don't know how much of the fretboard you can see. I put the camera up close so you can kind of see my fingers a little closer. So it's just to help break free, you know, and get familiar with where, you know, and I focus on one key. I can do this in any key. I could just decide to do it in F minor or F sharp or G, any key. So I'm just using A to keep it kind of simple. And I don't have all this like down killer. I'm just working on them, so for my creativity. I mean, I'm not obviously not going to really play like that soloing, but it'll help, those things help me to locate. That kind of thing, you know, where I can jump to and fro, you know, break free and not be stuck in one box doing a riff. And so anyways, then the next one is, this one's the hardest one because there's a bunch of changes in it. It's not like the other ones. One is the B and E string. So that's another thing to practice. Well, basically, I think the gist behind what I'm trying to pass on to any of you who are interested is learn a thing and like master it. I mean, I'm not saying I've mastered it, but if you learn all the blocks, when you can run up and down those A minor pentatonic positions and get to where you're not thinking about them in a 6 count, 5 count, 4 count, 3 count, what happens in the process of all of that, and then doing them also in the octaves I mentioned in the other. When you get these going, what they do is they unlock creativity. That's why I'm doing them, is because I don't want to be stuck in that one spot with the same, or doing the same 3 riffs, the one down here and the one up there, whatever. I want to unlock and find as much as possible. And so I don't have these down super killer, but you know, it's something I'm sharing what I'm working on. But I'm getting all kinds of creative things from doing these. You know, so out of doing these, I'm finding all these kind of Zeppelin-esque kind of, because they were my favorite band back in the day, but just out of the simple from that, you know. And another thing I've been noodling with is just taking variations, like a simple thing like finding variations of that. Just taking that simple 3-chord thing and finding the little broken pieces, a G here or here. That's a variation. Here's a G. Finding all the variations of that. Yeah, that's a G, D, A too. Finding which ones sound cool together, you know, like I like this one. creativity. It's got nothing to do with learning anybody else's stuff, though we're all influenced by who we love. But it's just to help open up creativity for yourself. When you can get to where you can take a track that just might be one chord, you know, just whatever. And being able to do stuff to that chord, you know. So there you go, another little tidbit, that A minor pentatonic. I forget. Sometimes I forget where the hell I am. Am I in A? Yeah. It's hard. I can't feel it, like the feeling. I'm trying to want this hand to move and I can't feel it. So. What? Oh God, I'm lost now. So anyways. Hopefully this lesson's a lot shorter than 19 minutes. A minor pentatonic, 2 strings at a time. Take your low E and your A and walk up just all the notes of the A minor pentatonic and do it going the other way also. Always work them both ways. Don't be a one-sided player. Work them going up, same thing going down. Same thing with going up and down all 6 strings. Ascend and descend. And I find that I got a weak point ascending, and I practiced more descending. I guess what you spend time on is what you're going to get good at. Have a good evening, folks. Another freebie.